So, hi, my name is Terry. I am 62 years old, and a couple of years ago I had a very interestingly sad thing that occurred. And if you got a moment, I'll share it with you. And I was coming home from work and I got hit by a car on my bicycle. I was a big road biker and did yoga 3 days a week, and still was into martial arts. I've got 3 black belts, and I played on the PGA as a professional skier, and I've done a lot of sports. I played 5-0 tennis, and I've always sort of achieved athletically easily. Thank God, it was a gift that came from God, and I was able to use it. But unfortunately, I got hit on my bike, and typically that would be a misdemeanor in terms of the medical industry. It should be a no-brainer, simple surgery. I had 5 screws and a plate put in, and but unfortunately 3 days later I ended up with MSRA, and they didn't catch it, and it went full sepsis, heart, liver, lung, kidneys. I died. They brought me back. And it had eaten 85% of the protein in my muscles, and I was actually paralyzed. January of 2016, I started barely walking again. I'm 175 pounds now. I'm 6'1.5". I was 150 pounds when I came home from the hospital and couldn't walk. Imagine being an elite athlete, not being able to walk. Like, oh my God. You're like, what happened? You don't even know what happened, because that period of time when you're sick, it seems like a moment. It doesn't seem like it was 6 months, and it was. For my death, one of my best friends was at the end of my bed. He asked me the most amazing question. So his name is Earl Chan, an amazing man in San Francisco. Asked me, are you brain dead? And I said, no. He goes, but your body is. So you need to fight. So I've had 17 surgeries on my left arm, and I took no painkillers. None. 0. They would peel the skin off my arm once every week for 13 weeks and put 122 staples in my arm, and I took it drug-free. So what does that mean? I'm not sitting here trying to, blow smoke up on my proverbial urine like I'm some sort of like demigod. I'm not. I'm just as human as you, as anybody else on this planet. It just indicates that the mind has the ability to go to places that we don't even know about, that we don't even tap into, because, well, who gets pushed to that level? Nobody does. So I got pushed. So I got challenged. And just like being a martial artist, you have to get up and fight when you don't want to fight, right? And so I had to get up and fight. Just had to fight and tell this what to do. I had to drive the bus from this to make this healthy. And it's taken me a long time to get there. Well, the end of January, I get a phone call from one of my 5-0 tennis buddies, Patong Briones. If anybody's a pickleball player, Jordan Briones, who's the number 9 singles player in the world, is a call from Patong. And he says, hey, what are you doing? I go, oh, nothing. He didn't know about my arm. I thought he did. And I thought he was giving me a knock-knock joke. I really thought. He goes, I have this new game called Pickleball. And I was like, convalescent, and I rolled up in my couch with my blanket and didn't want to be bothered. And I just said, I don't want any penis jokes. And he laughed, and he sent me 2 YouTube videos of these people playing pickleball. And I called him back like 15 minutes later, said, when are you doing this? And he said, on Saturday. So I showed up. I could barely walk. I'd only been walking 3 weeks. My arm was in a sling. I still had 122 staples in my arm. I could barely walk. They would put the ball on the paddle. I would throw it up in the air like this, and then I'd serve, and they were just gracious and wonderful. And pickleball got me out of and off the couch and into living life again. It brought me out of, the poor me, wow, I'm in pain, into like, no, let's fight, let's play, let's go. And here I am, years later, 2.5 years later, and playing it. This is now my 3rd Nationals. You know, my son plays it as a top junior and now going into the pro level at 18. And, you know, there's a lot of family and wonderful things that happen here that, you know, I'm blessed. And, you know, but I think the thing that I want to say is that your brain has a lot more ability to do things you don't even know it can do until you make it do it. And so I want you all to live and live strong and live every day and live hard every day, even if you're in pain, even if it hurts. I know. And I played pickleball in a lot of pain. I think it's one of the reasons why I stand healthy here today. Because without it, I might be still on that couch, you know, on drugs, addicted. So don't be that. Always be better. All right, thank you, Harry.